at the 45-yard line. They'll have another possession here as we approach the 1-minute mark. Pitch to Will Heron on the right-hand side. This time he sweeps forward for an 8-yard gain, as he may have found his stride after that 40-yard touchdown run. 2nd down and 8, ball at the 40. Back to pass, a little screen out front, completed to Angel. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a couple of tackles. He won't go down. He earned every bit of those 2 yards after the catch, as number 89, Angel Esparza, made the catch and got first down yardage, a 2-yard reception and run for Angel Esparza.
And Garrison Fiedler, from his defensive end spot over there, wrapped him up and threw him out of bounds. That may have been the last play of the quarter. We've got about 25 seconds coming up here, so this will probably be the last play.
Well, come to the line with the ball marked at the 38-yard line. Man in motion coming near side. They'll pitch it to Heron as he sweeps left. Looks for that row of blockers ahead. Gets to the outside corner. Wildcats roll him out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Look for where that mark is. He is close to first down yardage. He looks like maybe he'll come up about a yard short now with that mark at the 29. A 9-yard carry for Heron.
And Tucker Whitworth came over and knocked him out of bounds. Looks like 10 seconds here.
Tucker is not afraid to put his nose into any running back. 128 pounds on up. He doesn't care. Back to pass. Looking deep on the left-hand side. Left. Oh, whoa! And number 12, Scott Sheets, probably couldn't believe himself that he was alone. Nobody within 10 yards of him as the ball floated through his hands at the goal line for an incompletion, but somehow he had gotten behind any defender unnoticed and just could not finish the deal.
Yeah, all the attention was to Angel Esperanza over there on the right-hand side of the field, and this guy was just wide open. No one was even within 15 yards of him, and he just plain let the ball go right through his hands.
3rd and 1 for the Chargers. Ball at the 29. And Heron hit hard behind the line of scrimmage, but he muscles on forward. We'll have to see where that ball is placed down at. He may be short of first down yardage, it appears. It's going to be 4th and inches here. As time runs out in the end of our first quarter of play, the Santa Fe Trail Chargers leading it here at Burlington 8-0. As we go back to the station for a word from our sponsors of Wildcat Football on the Dog.
You're in a hurry and your car won't start. And you need a jump. Or how about the time you locked your keys in the car? Or the time you hit that deer and smashed in the front end of your car? Or maybe you just need something hauled and you don't have a truck. Maybe you just need a tire changed. Call Jeff's Towing and Recovery, AAA provider at 785-213-1669. That's 785-213-1669. And remember, it's your choice who tows your vehicle.
If you've got just the right paint color in mind, don't settle for anything less. Head to Burlington Building Materials, located at 626 Neosho in Burlington, and experience a brand new paint department brought to you by Do It Best Quality Paints. Your home is your canvas, and whether you're looking for a functional neutral or a pop of the trending hue, the Colors Journeys experience at Burlington Building Materials has all the tools you need to help your vision come to life. Colors Journeys, your destination for inspiration.
Let's get you back to the field for more Wildcat action on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Wildcat football tonight on the Dog. We're at home at Wildcat Field hosting the Santa Fe Trail Chargers. Both teams trying to beat that ball up and down the field. The Wildcats making some good drives, but 3 times they've turned the ball over, and all 3 fumbles have been recovered by Santa Fe Trail. Deepest penetration down to the 6-yard line as the Cats were rolling on. But giving that ball up, and Santa Fe Trail gets in for the first score of the night before the first quarter was done, and we're here to start second quarter play. 8-0 Chargers up. 4th and 1. They'll hand it off. Spin to the right-hand side across the 15 to the 20, and taken down at the 17-yard line. That's number 12, Scott Sheets, got first down yardage and gains the ball out to the 18, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Sheets had a big 52-yard run there in the first quarter of play, and he's got 66 on the night for the Chargers. 1st and 10, ball placed at the near hash mark. One man split wide to the left-hand side. They'll send a man in motion, handoff to Heron up the middle. He rumbles across the 15 down to about the 14-yard line on that carry for Will Heron. They've got a lot of motion on that set as the slot man came to the near side. Heron bullying ahead forward, and the officials have got a little conversation going on there, Rick. I don't see a flag.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, just what for sure is going on.
All right, they've separated now and moved the marker. A 5-yard gain for Heron on that carry. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Ball placed at the 18-yard line. Under center, back to pass, looks out into the corner. Up, and Esperanza with the reception in the end zone. Nice play as he just lobbed that ball out there. Esperanza had like we said earlier, about a 6-inch height advantage over the Burlington defender back there, and they just played jump ball, and he went up and got it for the TD.
Yeah, it was a good pass, and he went up and got it. The Burlington defender never really turned around to see where the ball was at, but it's a good play by the Chargers. Makes it 14-0 with 10:35 to go here in the second.
They'll set for a 2-point conversion. Turns and sweeps it to Heron. He'll go to the outside. Turns upfield and gets in for the 2-point conversion for the Santa Fe Trail Chargers. And they take a 16-0 lead here with 1 minute gone in our second quarter of play. We'll take it back to the station for a 1-minute timeout for our sponsors of Wildcat Football on the Dog.
Keep yourself and your family safe from fraud and loss with the Blue Secure Checking or the Blue Premier Secure Checking from First National Bank of Kansas. For the 13th year in a row, identity theft topped the list of consumer complaints. With First National Bank of Kansas Identity Theft Protection, you have everything you need to safeguard your identity, protect your credit, and help you recover should you become a victim of identity fraud. Visit one of our 3 locations in Burlington, Waverly, or Osage City and let them help you protect you and your family. First National Bank of Kansas, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're kicking off the football season at Burlington Auto Supply with a full field of savings on your fall tune-ups. Autolite spark plugs at $1.99 and Wix filters at $2.95 will get your vehicles ready to hit the road as you follow the Cats to all their home and road games. Stop by for our Saturday specials following each Wildcat victory at Burlington Auto Supply, your bumper-to-bumper parts store on Neosho Street in Burlington. Let's go, Cats!
Let's get you back to the field for more Wildcat action on 97.7 The Dawg.
We're back with Burlington Wildcat Football on the Dog, and that scoring drive recap brought to you by Rick Smith, dentist from Gridley, Kansas, fine supporter of Burlington Wildcat sports for a number of years. See Rick for all your dental needs. Santa Fe Trail, a 52-yard drive, 8 plays, 3-minute drive, capped off with an 18-yard touchdown pass into the end zone, and they go up 16-0. On the kickoff, downfield comes the Wildcats. On the return is at Nordstadt. With the return, he took it at about the 30, cut to the middle, all the way up to the 49-yard line on the return. And the Wildcats will have good field position to start their part of this second quarter.
Yeah, he had one man to beat, got wrapped up there at the 49.
Wildcats have got to hold on to this ball. That's been their Achilles heel here tonight, with 3 fumbles giving it back to the Chargers. Snap back up the middle, cuts to the left-hand side, out to the 45-yard line with the carry. And on the carry, that is Connor Jeffers. He gained 7 on that first down run. 46 yards on the night so far for Connor Jeffers here. And the Wildcats face a 2nd down and 3. Ball solidly on the 45-yard line. Fiedler split left-hand side. One man in the slot. Jeffers takes the snap up the middle. Big hole across the 40 down to the 38-yard line on the quick hit. It's a 5-yard carry forward for first down yardage for the Cats.
Yeah, there was a real nice big hole there by the offensive line, just right up the middle there.
Cody Collins at the center just cleared out his man and said, "Follow me." 1st and 10. Ball placed down at the 38-yard line. Jeffers in the backfield. Man in the slot, comes left-hand side. But they'll sweep to the right. Across the 35, 30. Rolled out of bounds on the far sideline. Tucker Whitworth with the carry for 9 yards. He's going to be just short of the first down yardage there. Ball be placed at the 29-yard line. 2nd down and 1 for the Cats.
And Esparza was the man that knocked him out of bounds, just short of the first down. 9:24 here in the second.
Good explosion by the Wildcat front line to move that defense back. Hand off inside, cut, but hit at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got any gain.
Nope.
Cale Johnson with that carry had been set out into the slot, but no gain. Now a 3rd down and 3.
22 kind of shot the gap and got in there and kind of stopped things for the Wildcats. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tate Wright comes in as a big blocking back for the Wildcats now. In the backfield, Jeffers with the snap back. Comes left-hand side, hit a final drive, breaks it, 20, 15, 10. He hit it inside, gave the man the juke, set him down, and in for the touchdown. Connor Jeffers with the 29-yard TD run, and the Wildcats are on the board here at home tonight. Good move, got to the outside, got his shoulder squared up, and it was a foot race. One man to cut him off, and Jeffers gave him the shake and shimmy, and the defender went down, and Connor just steps into the end zone for the TD. Snap back on the 2-point conversion. Following that line, can he get far enough? But no, he is stopped. And the Wildcats cannot convert that extra point attempt, but get on the board and narrow that gap a bit. It's a 16-6 margin now with the Chargers on top. We're going to take a break. We'll talk to our sponsors, and we'll be back with Wildcat football on the Dog.
Right now, switch to a U.S. Cellular plan with unlimited data and no hidden fees. And for a limited time, you'll get $300 back. U.S. Cellular, a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
New postpaid plan, retail installment contract, new customer port-in, credit approval, and device protection required. Unlimited speed reduced to 2 gigs after 22 gigabytes. Taxes, certain charges, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Stop into Wireless Concepts and see what great customer service is all about. They are your authorized U.S. Cellular agent located in Burlington. Call or stop by 620-364-1905.
Sports socks can be fashionable. Prescription Center, the pharmacy inside Hooper Thriftway, has the Touch brand of compression socks. These combed cotton knee-high support socks offer a snug, stylish fit and feel luxuriously smooth against the skin. Sizes for men and women are available in timeless patterns and colors. Buy the softest compression socks on the market today at Prescription Center, 312 Cross Street. Prescription Center, the pharmacy inside Hooper Thriftway, 620-364-5523.
Let's get you back to the field for more Wildcat action on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Wildcat football. And with the kickoff, that's brought to you by Alpha Roofing. Colin Sleazer. They're located at 213 North 3rd. We do more than just roofing. Give Colin a call. Wildcats score on a 51-yard drive, finished off with a 29-yard run by Connor Jeffers, and the Cats get on the board. On the kickoff, the Chargers will return it out to the 30-yard line here, where they will take over a 16-6 lead over the Wildcats here in the first half. 8 minutes to play as the Wildcats finally find the score. They held on after turning it over on 3 possessions in a row. And when they held the ball, they went in for the score. We'll look for more possessions and more scores here in the rest of the half. Right now, it's the defense's turn to stop these Chargers as they'll take it 1st and 10. Hand off a double reverse, comes back to the near side. Sheets got to the line of scrimmage, but the Wildcats covered that up. Nice dual team tackling there by the Cats. A short 2-yard gain. They had to run it about 30 yards to get that 2-forward gain.
Yeah, Jacob Jasper was one of the Wildcats that was in on that stop, and they did a very good job reading that, strung that play out. The D-back, Jasper came up and wrapped him up with the aid of another Wildcat. I didn't quite catch that number.
They'll mark him a 3-yard gain on the carry. Here's hash mark, back to pass, looks over the middle. Lob, they go up top to Esperanza. He brings it down at the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, a 7-yard pass and catch. Esperanza's 3rd catch of the night, the only receiver that they've used so far this evening.
Well, with the advantage of the height that he has, I'd go to him the rest of the night. It's not that we're getting beat. We're just getting out-jumped.
Yeah, when they put that ball up high for Esperanza, he's got the wingspan to go get it. 1st and 10, ball at the 40. Man in motion, goes left-hand side, right up, but they'll hand it off to Heron as he pulls ahead for a 5-yard gain out to the 45-yard line here. They had a man in motion, looked like they were ready for the sweep, but Heron just muscles right ahead. 5 yards up and 5 yards more to go. 2nd down for the Chargers.
And the Chargers have yet to turn the ball over. Or really have a penalty, I think. Well, they had one early on.
Only one penalty flag that we've seen on the field here. Snap back, looking on the right-hand side. They'll send Angel deep. This time he catches it at the 24-yard line, rolled to the ground at the 20. So that is going to be a gain of 35 yards on that pitch and toss as he long-legged it down the near sideline and made a good grab in the air. 62 yards tonight, all going to Esperanza.
And again, he was against Jaden Payne, who's like 5'9", and he did have a step on Jaden. But again, they're just putting that ball up high where he can go up and get it.
1st and 10, ball at the 20. Hit in the backfield. Nice job there.
Connor Jeffers.
Number 1, Greenfield came from the slot, but Connor Jeffers wraps him up for a big loss. Back to the 25-yard line, a loss of 5 on that carry.
Yeah, he had him and just spun him around and threw him down to the ground. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 or 14, I guess.
Cats need to make a big stop here on this drive and get the ball back in hand.
I think I'd play Esperanza close, jam him, and then get back quick.
Bergfeld back to pass, looks to the near side, but he hit it in the backfield, escapes one tackle, escapes the second, and I guess now they wrap him up. He was a dancing and a prancing back there, but finally the numbers were just too great to get away, and that was Cody Collins in on the tackle.
Yeah, Shane Wright finally got a hand on him, wrapped up that jersey, and he wasn't letting go for love nor money. He brought him down. Brings up third and about 16?
16, only a loss of 2. He really saved his bacon there because he was back about another 5 yards deeper when he got hit the first time.
Okay, well, I'm going at Esperanza.
Keep that pressure coming, Wildcats. Back to pass. He looks left-hand side on the give and go. Up in the air to Esperanza, and he comes down with the reception inside the 5-yard line. Down to the 3, a 25-yard pass and reception that time as Esperanza got behind the defender, kind of gave him a shake and bake there. As the defender came up, he shot on behind, and good for the reception.
Yeah, he gave him a little fake. Quarterback gave it a pump, and then he cut, and quarterback let go of it. Reception.
There, within striking distance, quick snap. They'll give it to Heron on the right-hand side, and he's in for the touchdown. 3-yard carry in for the score. I believe that was Heron with the... Yes, Will Heron did get his second touchdown of the night on a 3-yard plunge in for the score. Clock stopped here with 4:15 remaining in this second quarter of play as the Chargers will set for a 2-point conversion again. Heron, the deep back. Wide receiver split to the left. Ball dropped. It's on the ground. Quarterback didn't make a good exchange from center, and no extra point conversion here as the Chargers now go up 22-6 on the Cats with 4 minutes and 15 remaining in the half. We'll be back after that 1-minute timeout.
Life Care Center Burlington offers all the comforts of home as well as added luxuries, including a beauty and barber salon, a specialized fine dining program, courtyard and gardening area, and is conveniently located near shopping, retirement communities, and other medical community resources. Life Care also provides in- and outpatient rehabilitation services for all ages. Their licensed staff offers 24-hour skilled nursing. Stop by and visit the Life Care Center of Burlington today, located at 601 Cross Street.
That's not heavy metal music or the sound of a stray cat fight. It's your car's not so subtle way of saying head to Napa for new brake pads and rudders and get up to a $50 rebate by mail. So don't confuse for anything other than new brakes and $50 back by mail. That's Napa Know-How. Napa Know-How. Napa Know-How. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer expires May 31st, 2017.
Let's get you back to the field for more Wildcat action on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Wildcat football and the scoring drive recap brought to you by Rick Smith. That was a 70-yard drive by Santa Fe Trail on 8 plays, 3 big pass plays for the Chargers before Heron took it in from 3 yards out to score. The extra point attempt failed, and now the Chargers lead it 22-6 with the Wildcats taking possession. Ball and runner tackled out of bounds at the 34-yard line on the kickoff return. And the Wildcats will take it with just over 4 minutes remaining before halftime here tonight. Wildcats had a drive for the score. Last possession held on to that ball as they need to move it upfield here with precision again.
Yeah, they need to get another score here before halftime and just go in down 1 TD if possible.
Snap back, they'll go Jeffers' right-hand side. He finds a gap, gets in low underneath the defender. Ball out to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 4 on the first down carry.
Yeah, he was met by number 20, which is Will. Yeah, it's Will Heron.
Second down, snap back this time on the right-hand side, found that gap, and through the line of scrimmage out to the 44-yard line.
Close to a first.
That is close. They're looking at the sideline to see where that mark will be. And the officials say it's first down.
Yeah.
Tucker Whitworth with the carry gets that first down for the Cats, a 6-yard gain, and they'll move the chains here as we approach the 3-minute mark here before halftime tonight. They'll send the linebacker up into the line. Cats snap back, come to left swing. Found the Cats, cut across the 50, to the 40, 30. It's Connor Jeffers to the 20, one man to beat. Breaks through him, but caught from the backside inside the 10-yard line. Big run by Connor Jeffers, a 47-yard scamper downfield. And they are moving on. Will Heron with the tackle. And the Wildcats take that big leap here. Jeffers found that gap on the left side of the line as the defense walled up there. He said, I'll go right now, and it was a foot race to the end. First and 10, they give it to Cale Johnson trying to come from that split, but they have stopped that every time. Wildcats just cannot get Cale into the offensive action here. He's dropped for a 2-yard loss.
Look in, Carter Greenfield shot that gap and came in and tripped him up in the backfield for the loss. So that's going to bring up 11. It's going to be 11 and goal to go is what it is. Second down.
We've got a timeout on the field here. Wildcats want to talk about it as they want to keep that drive moving, get into the end zone for the Wildcats. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in last week as we started our broadcast season here on the Dog. Got a couple of little changes going on. The biggest one is the audio streaming right here, broadcasting. Just as always, tune in on 97.7 The Dawg. If you're in the local area, you can pick up the broadcast as we've done every year. But when you go to the website, www.977thedawg.com, you'll find a link to a YouTube channel. That's where the broadcast will be this season. Just click on that YouTube area, and that channel will bring you to Wildcat football. No matter where you're at, near or far, family and friends, anywhere can pick up Wildcat football. And Wildcats talking it over with head coach John Petrie here, making sure everybody's on the same page, make sure that offense is rolling forward as the Wildcats second and goal, ball placed down at the 11-yard line. 2 minutes 26 on the clock here in first half action. The Cats trail 22-6. Snap back, they'll run it to the left-hand side, cuts it inside, hit at the line of scrimmage, and taken down. May have gained it back to the original line of scrimmage right there. But Jeffers could not find a big enough gap. That play was just a little slow development out here to the left-hand side.
Yeah, and Santa Fe Trail's shooting gaps, and they're coming hard. He was wrapped up by Marvin McWhorter out of Santa Fe. It brings up third and goal from D9.
One man in the slot on the right-hand side. They'll run it that direction. Pops it to the outside. Now back in, and a big wall heads for the goal line. Let's see where that mark is. It's close. It's very close, Rick. But that official standing outside of the end zone.
It looks like from here about a football length from the
good, strong run by Connor Jeffers. Takes it down to 4th and goal. They need about the length of the football at most.
Yeah, at most from here. It's hard to tell, but I'm going to say 12 inches at the very most.
So, Cats need to get that big offensive line push here. And the Cats are going to call another timeout. Coach Petrie wants to make sure that the Cats are understanding of how close they are to pay dirt, making sure everybody holds during the snap and then explodes across that line. Chargers again with the defense, though they've only got to stop a 1-foot gain. They can muscle up.
But 1 minute and 1 second left on the clock here, and like I was saying earlier here, this would be a big boost for the Wildcats if they can score. That's going to make it a minimum of 12 to 22, maybe 14 to 22. But they go into, if they score, they go in just one score down. And theoretically, they could have 2 more touchdowns right now, but they've coughed up the ball twice. Well, 3 times, 2 times when they could have possibly scored.
So heading for home, weren't they?
Yeah.
Wildcat cheerleaders get the crowd on their feet. A group of 21 cheerleaders in the squad here down on the track in front of the Burlington home crowd. And they are excited to get their team into score position again and move the number on the board. Cats break the huddle. They'll go to the line. Cody Collins, a big 6'3" center. He's got big shoulders to block with, and the Wildcats will pack it up tight.
That's who wants it.
4th and goal. Snap back. They'll spin it now. They'll go to the right. And to the end zone. It's a touchdown. Everybody was hitting hard inside. And the Wildcat play call goes to the outside. Was that Jefferson with the carry?
And I'll tell you what, he took off like he was shot out of a cannon. There wasn't anybody going to catch him. He went right to the pylon, slid in for the touchdown. That makes it 12-22 with 55 seconds to go here in the second. They're going to line up and see if they can get 2 more.
He was at top speed on that first step, and he was not to be denied going for the TD. Snap back, looking into the end zone for the pass. Releases, and it's intercepted in the end zone. The Cats can't complete the 2-point conversion here, but they get the score and narrow that lead back again. Now it's a 12-22 mark with 1 minute to play in the first half. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on The Dawg.
The My Town Media Station.
Rock and roll can save the world.
Classic rock. KSMP 97.7 Burlington. The Flint Hills Classic Rock Station. 97.7 The Dawg.
Trust Point Insurance is truly an independent insurance agency. They have the unique ability to shop the marketplace for the insurance company that provides the best protection at the most competitive price and has the ability to write with over 30 different companies. Trust Point Insurance offices are located at 800 North 4th Street in Burlington and 902 Commercial Street in Emporia. Stop in or call today to set up a time that is convenient for you to discuss your auto, home, farm, business, crop, and life insurance, or visit them online at trustpointinsurance.net.
Hi, this is Colin Sleazer with Alpha Roofing LLC in Burlington. We specialize in residential and commercial roofing and have become one of the most respected roofing companies in Northeast Kansas. Customer service is our #1 priority, and knowing that your home or business is safe in our hands is what makes this licensed contractor your #1 choice. If it's a repair or an entire roof, we have the knowledge and skills to get the job done right. Stop in at 213 North 3rd Street, Burlington, or check out our website at www.alpharoofers.com. Alpha Roofing, your hometown roofing expert.
Let's get you back to the field for more Wildcat action on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Wildcat football on The Dawg here as the kickoff goes down, and the Wildcats cover well, taking Santa Fe Trail out at the 25-yard line. And this scoring recap brought to you by Rick Smith, dentist in Gridley, Kansas. The Wildcats go down and score on a 66-yard drive. That took 6 plays and 3 minutes off the clock before the end of the half. The big play was a 47-yard run by Connor Jeffers. And then the big excitement, the 1-foot run in on 4th and goal. Jeffers scores to get the Cats back within 10. It's 22-12 here with 1 minute to play in this first half. First and 10, run by Santa Fe Trail. That's 1 yard up the middle. They'll call a timeout, and we'll keep it right here on the Dog before the halftime break. We see the Burlington High School band forming down in the south end zone. They'll get their first chance to perform here in front of the home crowd this season. They do a great job every year. And that last game of the season, they bring out the Glow Show, a long-standing tradition here at Burlington High. Only 4 home games, as 5 of them are scheduled on the road this season. So if you get a chance, come on out and watch Burlington High School football. We'll be here next Friday night as the Prairie View Buffaloes come to town. We have back-to-back home games this year with Santa Fe Trail tonight and Prairie View next Friday night right here at Burlington Wildcat Field. Great football night. Nice breeze out. Got a little warm this afternoon, but it's cooled off nicely here with this breeze. And the Wildcats go back on the field. They'll stand up on defense, try to stop anything that Santa Fe wants to throw at them here before the halftime break.
One deep Esperanza. That'd be my call.
Snap back, but they'll hand it off to Heron up the middle. He cuts it across the 45 to the 50 and rolls out of bounds on the far sideline past the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 27-yard run by Will Heron. And that stops the clock going out of bounds on the far sideline as Heron has carried the ball 13 times this evening for a total of 103 yards. First and 10 for the Chargers. Esperanza here on the near side. Out deep, they look downfield too. Get over there, get over there, get over there. And they hit him in stride, but it falls from his hands as he is tackled down at the 10-yard line. Cale Johnson had the defensive position on the backside, but that ball was laid out. Esperanza had 2 hands on it, and as Johnson stripped the ball away from him as he went to the ground, it rolls harmlessly into the end zone. But they were wanting to get that track meet race with that.
And he couldn't have thrown the ball much better than that. Just couldn't haul it in with the defense of Wildcats.
Now second down and 10. Ball placed at the 7. He's back to pass. And forced into the backfield, but gets rid of the ball out to a release man. The ball thrown into the ground on the far side. Number 1, Greenfield could not come up with it. He was a short man, had released from his slot position. But I think he was running for his life and just had to get rid of that ball.
Yeah, he was. He was being chased by about three Wildcats closing in on him, and if he didn't get rid of it, he was going to have to eat it. 3rd and 10, 17 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Burkeveld will come up under center again. One man in the backfield is Heron, and they split Esperanza on the far side. Back to pass again. He was down the far side, hit in the backfield, and corralled. Nice job by the Wildcat defensive line.
And Wright comes popping out of the pile, prancing around.
Shane Wright had the right stuff there as he rolled him behind the line of scrimmage for the loss. Wildcats call a timeout here. Chargers will be facing a 4th and 11. One more play left in their playbook. Not sure that you want to give them any more chances with that deep pass route that they've shown that they have practiced very successfully. But I'm sure the Burlington defense is going to be reminded nobody gets behind you on this route.
Be interesting to see what Santa Fe does. There's only 9 seconds left to go. Do you throw it up and see if you can get one? I think I'd go for that. You're up 1 touchdown. If you kick it, you're
chance for a rapper on those fun stuff.
You haven't ever seen anything like that happen, huh?
Right.
So, and if it's picked, it's as good as a punt.
It's deep in the possession territory.
Yeah, so
they're going to set it up with two receivers split wide to the right here for Santa Fe Trail. Aaron in the backfield behind quarterback Alex. Snap back, roll the pocket to the right, has two men going downfield. Good defense by the Wildcats are back in. It is a pick. That's Cale Johnson with the interception. Got down into the races, Cale. Across the 40, up to the 50, and he is taken down on the tackle. Exciting into the first half of play as they tried to send two receivers deep on the right side. The Wildcat defense was back, and Cale Johnson played center field, saw that ball in the air, picked it, but with the return, he is tackled down, and that ends our first half of action with the Santa Fe Trail Chargers in the lead, 22-12 over the Wildcats. We're going to get our numbers together for first half stats here of tonight's game, and we'll return with our halftime. We're back after a 3-minute break for our sponsors of Wildcat Football on the Dawg.
Ready to go?
Almost. You just have to stop at the bank, get a few money orders, to pay some bills.
Why don't you just write the checks yourself?
I can't.
Still? I thought you were back on your feet financially.
I am. I never thought starting from square one would take this long.
For a second chance at a banking relationship, it's Central Time. Whatever the reason, life happens. You might have had a checking account that was overdrawn when it was closed. And finding a bank who will let you start with a clean slate can be a challenge. That's why Central National Bank offers new opportunity checking. Write checks, use a Visa check card, and enjoy free online banking and free ATM use at Central National Bank ATMs. Plus, you have a place to cash your checks. Ask about new opportunity checking from Central National Bank. It's money for life, the way we live today. Some restrictions and fees apply. Central National Bank, money for life. Member FDIC in your hometown since 1884.
The Appliance Store in Burlington has a large selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, along with speed clean washers and dryers, and is your headquarters for #1 voted Green Mountain pellet grills. The Appliance Store also has Oric vacuum cleaners, bags, parts, and service what they sell, with a great selection of appliance parts on hand. The Appliance Store at 602 South 4th Street in Burlington thanks you for supporting local business and is a proud supporter of local athletics.
In life, there are people, places, and things known as exceptional. There's a place like that in Garnett, Kansas. Hi, this is Brian Steffens, and I'm talking about Beckman Motors. Everywhere you go, you'll see vehicles with the Beckman Motors name on them. We want to show you how exceptional we are. The next time you decide to buy a new Ford or Chevy or any pre-owned vehicle, do yourself a favor and come to Beckman Motors in Garnett and experience what it's like to buy a vehicle from exceptional people in an exceptional place. Beckman Motors on Highway 59 in Garnett, Kansas, selling new Fords and Chevrolets along with pre-owned vehicles for a long time and doing it exceptionally well every day.
Hi kids, it's Timmy the Tooth. Have you been to see your dentist lately?
Visiting the dentist doesn't have to be that frightening. It's all about which dentist you choose. At the office of Rick Smith DDS in Gridley, they offer individual comfort care for all ages. From grandparents to grandchildren, you will receive a comfortable and pleasant process. Give Rick Smith DDS a call today at 620-836-2015.
Stop in at Hoover's Thriftway, your local hometown grocery store in Burlington. And this week, Dole bananas, 39 cents a pound. And the Oscar Mayer, buy 5 and save $5. Oscar Mayer select sausages, 13 ounce, $3.49, minus $1 when you buy 5. Oscar Mayer Lunchables, $2.49, $1 off when you buy 5. Oscar Mayer meats, bologna or salami, 12 ounce, $1.99, $1 off when you buy 5. And Oscar Mayer stacking plates, $2.79, $1 off when you buy 5. Oscar Mayer beef bologna or
Wildcat football here on the Dawg tonight. And we're at home, the home opener for the Wildcats, as they went on the road last week to Wellsville, got a win to start the season, and hosting Santa Fe Trail here tonight. It's the Trail, their first road game, and they like playing in Burlington. They came down and scored first in that first quarter of play. A one-to-play drive as Will Heron from 40 yards out takes it in on the run. And with the two-point extra point conversion, Santa Fe Trail goes up 8-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Those numbers aren't reflective of what transpired in the first quarter. The Wildcats, 3 drives were stopped by 3 fumble turnovers. Cats got down as close as the 6-yard line on their second drive of the night before they coughed the ball up and stopped that scoring drive. Then the scoreboard sort of opened up in the second quarter. Santa Fe Trail, again, a 52-yard drive, this time on 8 plays. Finished it off with a Berkfeld to Espinoza 18-yard pass into the far corner of the end zone. And with the 2-point conversion, they go up 16-0 with 10 minutes remaining in the half. Wildcats get on the board on their next drive, a 5-play drive. And a 29-yard run from Connor Jeffers gets the Cats on the board, but could not convert. And it's a 16-6 margin with 8:33 left in the half. Santa Fe comes back and sustains an 8-play, 70-yard drive. They went to the air in that drive, 3 big passes to Espinoza, and finished off with a 3-yard run by Will Heron. The extra point fails as they stretch that lead out 22-6, but the Wildcats answer right back on their next possession, taking it 66 yards in for the score on a 3-minute drive. A 47-yard run by Kendall Jeffers got the Cats down inside the 10-yard line, and with 4th and 1 foot to go, Jeffers sneaks it to the right hand of the end zone and gets in for the score, and narrows that lead where we're at the end of our first half of play. 22-12, the Chargers lead the Wildcats here at the half. Rick, we really like the way the Cats put those drives together, but they were their own worst enemy with those 3 turnovers.
Yeah, they turned the ball over 3 times, and Santa Fe converted on 2 of those. So, that's a 14, well, I'll just say that's a 16-point turnaround. So, the Wildcats, if you looked at, I'm not sure how many total yardage that the Wildcats have, but they've got to be close to the same as Santa Fe Trail, and they're behind. But they're just about probably ideal numbers here. It looks like the Cats have got 182 yards on the ground, and Santa Fe 171. Yeah, so it's been a good game. It just comes down to turnovers, and the turnovers been by the Wildcats. Santa Fe has yet to. Well, I'll take that back. They did throw an interception in the last play of the first half, but there was only 8 or 9 seconds left to go, and they had nothing to lose. A long pass that's picked is as good as a punt. And, but anyway, the Wildcats really aren't looking all that bad, other than just 3 mistakes that really cost them.
They'll have a chance here at the halftime to go in and review that first half of play and tighten up that offense and be ready to bring it out here in the second half. And one of the things that we always like to do at the halftime break, this year the Wildcats have 14 seniors on the team. We're going to be busy with the senior spotlight, and Rick's going to bring us 2 seniors to talk about tonight. Rick, who have you got on the list?
Well, tonight, first off, starting, we have Jaden Payne. He is a wide receiver on offense and a quarterback on defense. His parents are Janet and Mike Payne. He wears number 24. His nickname is JP. That's Matt. So we always ask, what's your best football memory? And he says his best is yet to come. So that's a pretty positive attitude there. He's looking to make a little noise his senior year.
That's right.
the Big 12. Favorite pro team is the Denver Broncos, and player is Dennis Smith. Our second spotlight player is Jake Davies. His parents are Galen Leadham and Bobby Leadham, Danny Davies, and Stacy Davies. His nickname, he goes by JD, wears number 13. He's a 5'11", 160-pound senior. He's a wide out on offense and a quarterback on defense. His best football memory is making the playoffs his freshman year. The football player from Burlington that he's learned the most from has been Cooper Whitworth. His favorite college team is Louisville, and I think they're out of the Midland Football Conference. And favorite player is Homer Jackson. Favorite pro team is the Kansas City Chiefs, and his favorite player is Travis Kelce. Got a chance to see the Chiefs and Travis last night as they took it to the defending world champions. They certainly did. I stayed up and watched that game and was pleasantly surprised with the outcome, as I think most Chiefs fans were. Had to be. We were going to have a whole fix of football this weekend. Got a chance to get a little Chiefs action last night. Also, I was a little distracted as I was watching the Chiefs, listening to the Washburn Inkpots take on the defending national champion Northwest Missouri Bears, and that was a good ball game to the very end. Northwest extends their 32-game win streak, and also tuned in and picked up the Emporia State victory last night as they got a win over Kearney. So the close to home teams, and then tomorrow we've got KUK State to follow, right? So if you haven't got enough football this weekend, you're not paying attention. And good old KCAC is playing too. So that's right, they've got a full slate going on Saturday afternoon. So but here at Burlington High, it's at the halftime. Cats trailing 22-12. Talk about the stats being almost mirrored for Santa Fe Trail. Sheets had 4 carries for 68 yards. He had a big 52-yard run that put them into scoring position in the second quarter. And the big running back, Heron, carried the ball 11 times for 103 yards in the first half, and he converts 2 touchdowns himself. Burkentfeld, at the quarterback, completed 5 of 10 passes for 87 yards and 1 touchdown, and all of those passes went to Angel Espinoza, 5 receptions for 87 yards. Again, he has a bit of a height advantage mismatch against the Burlington defensive backs, so he can go up and bring it down with a big target, and we look to see the Wildcat defense having to tighten up on him here in this second half. Connor Jeffers led the way for the Wildcats, carrying the ball 11 times, 141 yards for Connor, and good for both Burlington Wildcat touchdowns. Tucker Whitworth, 3 for 21. Cale Johnson with 3 carries also for 15 yards, and Jacob Jasper, 2 carries for 7 yards. Wildcats only attempting 1 pass in that first half that fell incomplete. So they may have to bump up that pass game here in the second half also. Rick, one thing that will be coming up with us quickly here in September is that Saturday, September 23rd, 2 weeks away, it's the Drive One for Your School, a project sponsored by Cromartie Ford here in Burlington, the 8th season that they have done that. A chance to get out and drive a new model Ford car, pickup, SUV. They'll have an assortment of different types of vehicles that you can choose from right here at Burlington High School parking lot. Starts at 8 o'clock on September 23rd in the morning, goes till 3 o'clock. Give them a call at the high school to sign up and get a scheduled time for yourself. One person per household can take that test drive. Takes about 15 minutes. It's an easy drive and an easy way to earn money for all of the activities at Burlington High School. Rick, I know you've been up here every year. Yeah, I've been up here every year. Like
every year, Ford Motor Company tells them if you can get 300 test drives, we will throw $20 for each drive, a total of $6,000. And last year they had a couple of special vehicles, some new design that they even gave a $10 extra tip if you drove one of the special vehicles. So that earned them an extra bonus on that total. The Burlington area participants all helping to kick in and help Burlington High School. So you can make your plans now for September 23rd right here at Burlington High School. Call in and let them know you'd like to participate. If you don't make the call, don't feel bad about that. Just show up. They'll find a spot for you. They'll put you in a Ford, and you're helping the high school activities right here. Looks like both teams are back out on the field getting ready to warm up, get stretched. They've had a chance to review that first half of play. And we're going to go back to the station. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back with Burlington Wildcat football on the Dog.
You're in a hurry and your car won't start. And you need a jump. Or how about the time you lost your keys in the car? Or the time you hit that deer and smashed in the front end of your car? Or maybe you just need something hauled and you don't have a truck. Maybe you just need a tire change. Call Jeff's Towing and Recovery, AAA provider at 785-213-1669. That's 785-213-1669. And remember, it's your choice who tows your vehicle.
If you've got just the right paint color in mind, don't settle for anything less. Head to Burlington Building Materials, located at 626 Neosho in Burlington, and experience a brand new paint department brought to you by Do It Best Quality Paints. Your home is your canvas, and whether you're looking for a functional neutral or a pop of the trending hue, the Colors Journeys experience at Burlington Building Materials has all the tools you need to help your vision come to life. Colors Journeys, your destination for inspiration.
Let's get you back to the field for more Wildcat action on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Wildcat football here on the Dog as we get ready for second half action. And Rick has been at this thing for 8 years. Yeah, 8 years now. I'm starting my 14th year here broadcasting Burlington Wildcat football, and we're glad that you are tuning in every year. But we just want to send out just a little information. We lost one of our longtime listeners this summer, Don Calhoun. Don and Pat were great supporters of Burlington Wildcat athletics. Don, with a bunch of his friends, always made the road trips here, there, and everywhere. Always a big supporter, supported Rick and I, encouragement all the time, and the passing of a good friend and a good listener. Our thoughts go out to his family as the football season begins again, and there's an empty seat down here that Don always occupied. But we think about that when we come up to the broadcast booth, that our good friend Don is not with us now, but we're going to broadcast it so he can hear it from here on out. So, but the teams are back on the benches, talking it over with their respective coaches for the special teams. And we'll be underway here shortly. Wildcats trailing 22-12 on Friday Night Football. And Wildcats will receive the ball starting out here. So we'll see if they can march that down and make things even a little tighter. 6 points will make it 18. 8 points will make it 20. So hopefully they can march it down and get a TD. You know, we haven't seen a kickoff return for a TD for quite a while. Yeah, maybe it's time. Not yet. I'd be moving, kicks a bit short. I'd be moving the main receivers up. They have moved him up to about inside the 50, between the 15 and 20-yard line. Yeah, but I'd switch with the blockers, I think. So, Santa Fe Trail getting ready to kick off to the Wildcats here. And this kickoff is brought to you by Alpha Roofing. Colin Sleezer down at 213 North 3rd. We do more than just roofing. Call Colin for all your needs. And that kick down to the 22-yard line. Here comes Cale Johnson across the 30 and Brady Collins breaks the huddle for the Cats, comes over the ball, and we are ready to get started here in this second half play. 2 men in the backfield, 2 in the slot for the Wildcats. Snap back. Jeffers follows his blockers across the 35, out to the 40-yard line, rolls up across with a 7-yard gain on the first play from scrimmage here in this second half. Yes, from up here, it looks like he might have cut it to the outside. He might have got some extra yardage, but he cut it back to the inside. Still winds up with 15. 7 yards brings up second and 3. Under center, they'll snap it back. Now goes right up the middle again, following that big line. He's got first down yardage out to the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains on the far side with that 5-yard carry. Yeah, so far it's just been smash mouth football. Just take your man, push him one way or the other, and let the back do the work. First down for the Wildcats. 11-13 and counting here in the third quarter. And we have a timeout by the official. The official stopped the clock. Yeah, he says start the clock. Okay, I'm not sure what he saw on the field, but that's his job, not ours. First and 10, snap back. Jeffers looks to pass, now pulls it back in. He gets across that 45. Down the sideline on the far side and rolled out of bounds inside the 30-yard line for the Wildcats. He's all the way, going to mark him at the 28-yard line. That's going to be a 28-yard carry for Connor Jeffers and move those stakes for the Cats. And it was knocked out of bounds by Freeman for the Chargers. Cats have got it rolling, it looks like, right now. They'll set first and 10, ball at the 28. Snap back on the right-hand side, but hit in the backfield this time. Couldn't get to the outside. Cheats with the stop there. Lose yardage, about a 3-yard loss on that carry. Yeah, he stayed at home, read that play, and came right up and tackled him as soon as he received the ball. So, second down and 13 here with the ball outside the 30 now at the 32. Fiedler run in close to the line of scrimmage there. Now they'll sweep to the right-hand side. Plenty of blockers. Turn it up. Gets to the outside. And out across down near the 20-yard line on that carry for the Wildcats. And was that Jeffers with the carry again? He's slow to get up here this time. He is going to come to the sideline there as he was hit hard at the end of that carry. They're going to send Nordstad into the lineup now. It's going to be third down and 3 for the Cats. Ball on the near hash mark. Set and snap back right up the middle. We go hit it on the bounces off, goes to the left-hand side, keeps on moving through, out across the 15-yard line, down to the 12. And that was Tucker Whitworth with the carry. A good 9-yard gain for Tuck, and it's first down Wildcats. Sounded like we fumbled, but we recovered our own fumble. So, the ball was actually rough. Yeah. Maybe things are starting to roll our way here, though. We sure didn't in that first quarter whenever that ball went haywire. They'll set in the backfield. Now we've got a little adjustment in the defensive backfield. Looks like Jeffers is back in the lineup again for the Wildcats. Also, Cale Johnson in the backfield for the Cats. Notice Jared Lutz, who rolled an ankle early on in the first quarter. He's been running up and down the sideline. Looks like he hasn't loosened up, and looks like he may be ready to go back in. Snap back goes to the left-hand side, tries to cut it back to the center of the line. Hit for to be dragging on. They've got to get a good line surge and get a good push. Under center now with the snap. Quarterback keeper. Is he in? We've got the signal. Yes, it's a touchdown. Connor Jeffers went in for the purpose, and he carries it 1 yard in for the Burlington Wildcat TD. That is the number that we were looking for. A first drive touchdown by the Wildcats here in the third quarter of play. They'll set for the two-point conversion for the Wildcats. Last year, Brogan Nordstedt was very accurate with the field goal. Extra point, kick extra point, and field goals that they did. This year, they're going on the ground with the run. Set and the snap back. They come right-hand side, tries to get to the outside. Jeffers turns up, and he's in for the conversion. The Cats have been held out on their first two, but this time they're in, and they've narrowed the score now to a 22-20 margin. the far sideline coming off. So then we'll bring it on out, set for the extra point attempt. As that score puts Santa Fe up 28-20 and a chance for the two-point conversion. Built in Esperoza Seriously. That'll work out fine. Coach, we're going to send you back down with the team, get them done for the evening here, get that plan started for next week's home game, and we'll look to see you upstairs next week after the game.
Thanks for listening to Burlington Wildcats football. This season's Wildcat broadcasts are brought to you in part by
Alpha Roofing, Beckman Motors, Burlington Building Materials, Burlington Auto.